To Strong Faith Missions. My name is the Truth Seeker. Happy New Year to everyone that hadn't seen me on New Year. Uh, just got finished debating a bunch of atheists on this here Facebook, atheist versus Christian, and other sites like that. And I'll be honest with you, I got my emotions hurt real bad just going to try and be nice and friendly to these, as the Bible call them, fools. These people right here really, really, really hate God. I mean, they try really hard to prove to you there is no God more than a preacher does on Sunday to prove to you that there is a God. It's ain't seen anything like it in my life. You go in and talking to them, man, their fangs come out. They bring out the kitchen knife ready to chop you up into pieces. Now, I've got plenty of evidence proving the fact that there is a God, or I can prove evolution to be absolute hooey. But of course I look like a country bumpkin, and these people who pretend to be science, they're just googling away on their underwear in the mama's basement there, and they don't know anything about actual what's going on. They just Google up some stuff. Anybody using Google just ain't really all that smart anyhow. All right. Anyway, I want to talk today about the concept, what I like to call the shrinking Bible, or people leaving churches in mass too. It's a great falling away is what's happening. But it all started with the shrinking Bible. We used to have Bibles this big, like real big, thick Bibles. Then they got a little bit smaller, words got more compressed and stuff. Now you got people coming just a little New Testament that big, you can put it in your shirt pocket, And now I see people walking around these tracts talking about the sinner's prayer. All you gotta do is call Jesus into your heart. Believe he died on the cross and rose again to forgive your sins. Just believe that and you're saved. Well, I call that fire insurance for dummies. All right. I think the devil was actually there when Jesus Christ died on the cross and rose again. I'm pretty sure half his demons are probably there too. That don't mean they're going to make it to heaven, and they know it because they were there. So I think it takes a little bit more than knowing and believing to make it to the real good place. I do believe there's different levels of the good place. I'll get in that on a later sermon. There's a lot of little doctrine differences there, and my doctrine's a little unique on that. But anyhow, I do believe the book of James, what says faith without works is dead. That don't mean you have to do works in order to be saved. That's not what I'm saying. But if you accept Jesus Christ because you're happy that he forgave you your sins, you feel uplifted, and you're really actually happy that he forgave you, and you know he forgave you, you actually feel obligated and feel happy to go out there and thank Jesus for what he done. You'll be, I got to go out here and redeem myself somehow. There's no way I can repay God for what he done. It's such a great, awesome love. How can I ever repay that? And when you're heartfelt, tear-jerking feeling like that, you'd want to do good for other people. You'd want to help that homeless man out down the road. You'd want to give away everything you own just to thank God for what he done for you. When you feel that, then you know that you're saved. You know you're on the road to salvation. That's why Jesus said, judge a tree by its fruit. I mean, judge a person by his actions and deeds. If he's doing good, he's helping other people out, not because what he might get out of it, but just because he wants to, because he loves people. He has a love of people in his heart, and he's probably of God. So, don't matter what anybody says, oh, I'm a Christian. I run into a lot of people who say they're Christian, but man, I wouldn't want them in the daggone foxhole with me. I would trust them not to stab me in the back, So you got to judge them by their actions and deeds, not by what they say. All right. Now, that's what I'm saying, the shrinking Bible. All right. The Old Testament is still the Old Testament. It's still the same God. The Old Testament is the New Testament. Didn't nothing change. God didn't change at all. All right. David killed Goliath. But God didn't throw that stone at Goliath's head. David launched that rock in faith that God would make him victorious. So a lot of us today, we're too lazy. Oh, God will fight our battles for us. God always meets you halfway. He does fight the battle for you, but he wants you to have enough faith to get up and do something. All right. whole lot of people. It's one of them Middle Eastern countries that are running low on water. They didn't have any water, okay, and they're out of water for a while. Now, here's an act of faith, all right? They all got together and did a prayer. More than just praying for water, they actually brought their rain buckets out and set them up, getting ready to catch the rain. And less than maybe 30 minutes later, boom, out of nowhere, a cloud shows up and it starts raining. And it just come on in there and fill their buckets up. That's because they moved on faith. They faithfully put their buckets out there with no call for rain, just knowing that God would do it. Okay? It's acting on that faith. So having faith is not any good unless you act upon it. So this whole thing is about faith. If you don't have that kind of faith, when you act on it, get off your lazy butt off the couch, get up and do something in faith that God is on your side, and things actually start to happen. When you sit there on your couch or crying, saying, God, help me, and you're not doing anything, He's not going to do nothing. He's waiting for you to get up so He can meet you. If you're not willing to get up off your bum, He's not going to do nothing for you. That's my message. Thank you.